You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History. Minor Family Dentistry would like to bring you the following dental health tip. It's recommended to have a dental checkup no later than your child's first birthday. An adult should brush for a young child and monitor older children's brushing to ensure a good job is done. Flossing should start when teeth are touching. Minor Family Dentistry wishes you good dental health. Families, including children of all ages, are welcome. Minor Family Dentistry, 1010 Downing and Hayes. Find them in the Next Tech directory.
Stop! Where are we going?
The Sternberg!
Don't get left behind. We're waiting for you here at the Sternberg Museum, where there's always new opportunities for
Discovery under the dome.
Hello, and welcome to You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. My name is Dana Stanton, and I'm the coordinator of early childhood grants for USD 489 right here in Hayes. And with me today is Karla Bixenman. Good morning, Karla.
Good morning, Dana.
Now, first of all, Karla, tell us what organization you work for and what do you do there?
I work for Early Childhood Connections, and I am the Family Involvement Coordinator.
Okay. Now, today you brought in all sorts of fun stuff, all sorts of stuff. So I'm thinking this has something to do with an event that's coming out. Actually, I know because I have the questions. Family Safety Night. Tell us a little bit about what is Family Safety Night?
Well, our Family Safety Night is a program that we put together to help build awareness for families because there are so many dangers present in the home. And we just feel like every year there's serious injuries that happen in the home that could be prevented. Mm-hmm. And our goal is to build awareness to help lower the number of accidents that happen. We know that the best time to prepare for an accident is before it happens. So our goal is to prevent or to educate parents so that they can educate their children on how to prevent accidents from happening in their home.
Mm-hmm. And I would think prevention is always better than having to deal with an accident. So prevention's good. Yeah. Now, what is the focus of the Family Safety Night?
We know that parents and guardians are the best person to teach their children about safety, and so especially safety in their home. And so that we feel, again, by educating the parents and guardians will help prevent accidents from happening and maybe even saving someone's life. We know that children and elderly are usually especially at risk in fires especially because it's harder for them to get out or know how to get out.
Or get overwhelmed.
Yes, scared, yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What kind of information will be shared?
We will have lots of information to share. We're going to have 3 presentation stations, and the way that will work that you'll have different stations that you'll go to. One will focus on smoke alarms, and one will focus on fire extinguishers, and one will focus on carbon monoxide. And we'll have members from the Hayes Fire Department as well as from Midwest Energy will be there to share information about how to use, how to install, where's the best place to place these, is there an expiration date, how to use a fire extinguisher, how to extinguish different types of fires, and each family will receive one of either a carbon monoxide detector, a smoke alarm, or a fire extinguisher to take home with them that evening, because we know it's one thing to know about it, but to have the device to install and to place in your home is different. Many times, or the reports will say that they will find, after a fire, they will find an unopened smoke alarm or a smoke carbon monoxide detector, etc., up in the closet unopened, and where if it would have been installed, maybe could have saved someone's life.
I know sometimes people, and it's a valid excuse for lots of families, well, I can't afford one. Is it milk or a carbon monoxide detector? So this would be a way for families involved with the program to get a free carbon monoxide or, smoke detector. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I know a lot of times I think a lot of people, maybe not a lot from the statement you just said, might have a smoke detector, but I wonder if as many have the carbon monoxide detector.
Sometimes families aren't even always aware about carbon monoxide because we talk about, fires seem to be more common. But, carbon monoxide is that odorless, tasteless, invisible gas that is very poisoning and can oftentimes cause death that we don't always know that it's happening. We mistake those same symptoms of carbon monoxide for the flu or, especially this time when you could have a malfunctioning furnace or we're lighting our fireplaces or wood-burning stoves. And carbon monoxide can be put off by those combustibles. And so it's not uncommon for people to think in the wintertime that maybe if they're nauseous or tired, that they think they're sick, where it could oftentimes be related to carbon monoxide. And so it's important to have a carbon monoxide detector installed in your home and to not ignore it. Many times they tell us it starts beeping and people will just unplug it from the wall or, because it can be annoying rather than having it checked out. So we're hoping that by having someone from Midwest Energy come out and share the signs and symptoms, what to do, who to call if your carbon monoxide detector goes off, will be helpful and that families won't ignore those so that maybe they can prevent any accident or injury from happening in their home.
That sounds like a wonderful event. When is it? Who is it for? Who is it open to?
Okay. This event, our Family Safety Night, is only open to those families of children enrolled in Early Childhood Connections.
Which is?
Parents as teachers, Early Head Start, and Head Start. And so it will be held on a Wednesday evening, January 29th, from 5 to 6 p.m. at the National Guard Armory. And you should call the Early Head Start office or the Early Childhood Connections office at 623-2440 to sign up for this event. It will only be an hour. We're hoping that parents are coming from work that they can just stop by the armory. They'll go to 3 short 15 to 20 minute approximate stations, get a little bit of information, hear the information, and then at the end of the presentations, they can choose. Maybe a family needs a carbon monoxide detector, but they don't have one, and maybe they already have smoke alarms, or maybe they have smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detector but would like a fire extinguisher. So at the end of the evening, we'll allow families to choose one device to take with them, and hopefully if they receive one, maybe they'll be able to afford the others if they don't have them.
I know. Karla and I were talking before we started taping this program. This is this safety night is for families of connections, but we're going to post some links on our website, HayesParents.com. It'll be under family safety, so parents can learn more about that. We might even I'm sure we can find some videos and things that would be helpful. So even if you're not involved with connections, that you can go online and learn some more about these very important things and how to keep your family safe. Thank you so much for joining us today, Karla. You've been watching You and Your Young Child, the program devoted to early childhood. Parents, remember, you are your child's first and best teacher. Thank you.
Thanks for watching You and Your Young Child, a program of information and services available for you and your child from prenatal to age 5. You can watch the program weekdays in the noon and 9 o'clock hours. You and Your Young Child has been brought to you in part by Minor Family Dentistry and by the Sternberg Museum of Natural History.